Welcome back. We are here with the Josh B. Levesque. And Josh, we play a little game in this little section of the podcast called This or That.
Okay.
Would you like to play?
I would love to.
Awesome. Well, This or That is brought to you by our friends at Coastline Travel. So if you're going anywhere in the world, you need to fly somewhere, get a hotel, book a rental car or a zip car, either way, hey, you know how to do that. Go to coastlinetravel.com and book your next trip. Josh, I have 20 questions for you. The first one is always asked to everyone the same way, and the rest of them are kind of just tailored towards you, and we have some fun with it.
Oh,
and then I
okay.
throw these cards around, so just get used to that. Hopefully I can get this one further enough because it's the thick one. The rest of them are the thin ones. Darn it. Tacos or pizza?
Oh man. I'm gonna say pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah, because I love tacos, but we eat pizza a lot. Whenever I go to we eat a lot of Taco Bell, but I never actually get tacos from Taco Bell. I always get burritos or
We can't really say, I don't know. Taco Bell, they have tacos, but some real street tacos,
yeah.
So pizza.
I'd say
Awesome.
pizza. Yeah, pizza's like a staple for me. I can eat pizza multiple days in a row.
Yeah, and the Fourth Horseman.
True. Yes.
Great
Fourth
pizza.
Horseman's got some great pizzas.
Dad jokes or dark humor?
Man, these are tough questions. I'm gonna say dad jokes. I love a good pun. I love gateway horror. I love family friendly type stuff. So I make more dad jokes than I do dark humor. I think dark humor, when executed effectively, can be amazing.
Yeah.
Like Anthony Jeselnik knocks me out every time. He's so good at it. But I think I've had too many doing stand up in Vegas and LA and stuff. I've seen too many edgy people try dark humor and it's just offensive. And I'm like, oh, that doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't always work. It's hard.
Yeah.
And by the way, these questions are not meant to be easy. So,
Oh,
yeah,
well, thanks for the warning.
you're welcome. Stouts or IPAs?
IPAs.
Maybe that one's easier.
That one's a lot easier.
I'm a big stout guy.
That's good.
I just can't handle the hoppiness. I don't know what it is.
I don't mind a stout. I like a good stout. There's a pumpkin stout in the Elysian mix pack that I'm looking forward to this season.
Yeah.
It's quite tasty. But yeah, I can always put down 2 or 3 IPAs.
Yeah, and I could put down probably 2 or 3 Guinness at any time. As long it has to be on nitro though.
Yeah.
Stouts on nitro are way better than stouts not on nitro.
Noted.
Much more smoother. And actually, IPAs on nitro are really enjoyable.
I don't think I've ever had that.
There's a brewery down in San Diego called AleSmith. If you've ever been to AleSmith, they always pour an IPA on nitro. Every time I've been there, they've always had it. Phenomenal.
Noted.
It takes away the hoppiness and just you get the full flavor of the IPA without that bitter ending.
Okay.
Really nice.
I've had AleSmith.
Yeah. Nitro. Slashers or psychological horrors?
Slashers.
Big slasher fan.
Big slasher fan. I love a good psychological horror when I'm in the mood for it, but I love that I can just throw on a slasher pretty much anytime.
Favorite slasher all time?
Intruder from 1989. It's directed by Scott Spiegel, who passed away recently, R.I.P. He co-wrote Evil Dead 2 with Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi stars in Intruder, and his brother Ted Raimi also stars in it. But if you look at the cover art, you would think Bruce Campbell stars in it because he's the first one credited. He doesn't appear until the last 15 seconds of the film.
Gosh, so annoying when they do that.
But yeah, it's like a whodunit slasher that takes place in a grocery store overnight. The overnight stocking crew starts getting picked off one by one.
Ooh.
And it's got some incredible Raimi-esque shots and some really fun dad jokes and puns and a fun sense of humor throughout and some insane practical effects. I love it.
Have to check that one out.
Yeah.
I know you're a Dodger fan. Obviously, the Dodger hat on for those that are listening, not watching. Clayton Kershaw or Sandy Koufax?
Oh man, I'm gonna say Kershaw just because that's my generation. I grew up a Dodger. Well, as a kid it was Nomo, and then
Yes.
Kershaw came around the same time I got back into sports because I went through my goth sports are lame phase in high school, and then when I met Kimmy, she is a diehard hockey fan.
Ooh. Okay.
And I was started to get back into hockey because I grew up an LA Kings fan.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll watch hockey with you. And I started getting into hockey again. And then I bought a Dodgers hat and somebody tried to talk to me about the Dodgers. And I was like, oh, I shouldn't wear this hat if I don't know at least a little bit about what the Dodgers are doing. And so I went home and I watched the Dodgers game that day, and I was like, oh man, I forgot how much I love baseball.
Yeah.
And it was right when he had started pitching for the Dodgers. So I was like, I think I was still doing sales at Time Warner Cable, and some guy called in. He's like, oh, I'm trying to get the Angels on here. And I was like, well, that's your problem. You're just rooting for the wrong SoCal team, man. You got to watch the Dodgers. And he's like, oh, I know they're the better team, but I grew up in Anaheim. I'm an Angels fan, but you got Kershaw. That guy's going to be in the Hall of Fame someday. He's insane. And I was like, Kershaw, yeah, I should know more about
I want to
Kershaw.
figure out who this guy is.
Yeah.
Ooh, from Texas. All right. Yeah, Kershaw's amazing. I have a lot of appreciation for Sammy Koufax, but the same thing. It's
Yeah.
like growing up for the last 20 years watching Kershaw, it's like the prime time of watching sports. Is
Yeah.
just, yeah.
He's the GOAT. And there's
He's
another
so good.
funny story.
Yeah.
We were flying out of Burbank to go to, I think, Orlando or something to visit family at Disney World. And it was right when they were flying to New York or something for a series. And Kimmy was like, you don't think the Dodgers would fly out of Burbank, would you? And I'm like, I mean, they might. It's close to the stadium and it could be easier. And she's like, but they're probably already on their way there, right? And I was like, probably. I mean, I don't know. They probably don't fly public or anything. And we're in the cafe waiting for our flight, and Kershaw just walks into the restaurant and like grabs a coffee and a snack. And I was going to go talk to him, but somebody else did. And I was like, oh, I don't want to keep bothering him now.
Yeah.
But he was very nice to the guy that approached him and then went and got on his flight.
Yeah, he's normal.
Yeah.
He's a human being.
Super chill.
Sorry, I started laughing because like I saw the next question. I was getting ready for it.
Oh, okay.
Accidental fart in public or awkward sneeze attack?
Oh man, these were tailored to me.
That wasn't. That one wasn't.
Like
but,
what do I not? I'm gonna say sneeze attack because I've had so many of those that I'm just used to it by now, or at least Kimmy is. Like she knows when it comes. I do my best to not fart in public.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's this guy that I've been. I don't know. Again, FYP TikTok algorithm. Who knows? They're selling a fart machine thing, right? It's like
of course.
little handheld one, and just walk by people and lift the leg up. And it's like they do one in the tunnel, you know. And it's just the people's reactions are so good. But yeah, I don't know where that question came from. Moving on, streaming or physical media?
Oh, physical media.
Yeah.
Everyone knows I'm a physical media fiend. Yeah. Every movie that I want to watch when I go to watch it, it's not streaming anywhere. It's just my luck. And other people say that too. And then I'll buy it on physical media, and then a week later it'll be on like Netflix or Hulu or something. But I just like being able to hold it, the cover art, like all the special features and everything like that. And I grew up at video stores and I worked at Blockbuster. Like it's just, yeah, it means something.
Do you have a wish list that people can access on your social media for like looking for movies that you really
I think, yeah, I do. I put together an Amazon wish list because someone told me to. And I think I don't know if it's public. It might be in like my Linktree or something. I just made it for myself. Yeah. Cause I was like, I just want to make sure I keep track of all these. But I did. Yeah. I think somebody found it cause they sent me a couple for my birthday last year. It was really exciting.
Yeah. It'd be kind of fun. You know, if people are listening, they could check out your wish list and be like, hey, I want to send Josh something because his episode was so cool.
Oh, thank you.
Or they just really love your character episodes.
Yeah.
Be great.
Maybe.
City life or small town vibes?
City life.
Yeah.
Having been in both, I am a city guy, and I know a lot of small town people, and I've got small town family that love it. But I just, when I go back to like my mom lives in Colorado Springs, which isn't even like a small town. It's pretty populous now, and it's getting bigger. But I like being in a walkable like city. Like I live in downtown Long Beach where I don't have a car and I don't need one. Like I've got so much stuff that I can just walk to, and it's noisy, and there's a lot of people that you encounter every time you go for a walk, and I just love all that about it. I mean,
I would even look at Long Beach being like small town city vibes because of the fact it's like it's the city, but it's not LA. Like LA's huge.
Yeah.
Like when you walk downtown LA, it's just massive buildings. Like in Long Beach, like there's a couple big buildings, but for the most part, like you kind of know most of the same people, and it's kind of like that same kind of deal.
It is a perfect like mix of both. That's why we like it there so much. We're so comfortable. Because if I had to live in like LA proper, like off of Fairfax or something, I would probably go insane.
Kruger's Dreams or Jigsaw's Traps?
Oh, I gotta go Kruger's Dreams. I love the Saw franchise, but not all of it. I love, I think, all of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
Yeah.
Like-
What if you had to live in one of the two?
Oh man, I mean, you're probably not gonna live long in Krueger's dreams. I might be able to, depending on the saw trap,
You might be able to figure it out.
I might be able to make my way out of it. And at least,
There's a path to an exit. At least.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like the saw trap might be more comfortable depending on what Krueger's putting me through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen a movie called The Odds?
No.
One you can put on your rec list for Me Too.
Okay.
We did that. Someone chose it as their movie, so we're gonna do Glowsies later. But yeah, The Odds. Check that one out. It's
Nice.
two person cast mainly, 4 people total, but 2 really,
Oh, okay.
and it's very like Saw vibes.
Love it.
Really cool. Oktoberfest or St. Patty's Day?
I mean, I gotta say Oktoberfest because it's my favorite season, and I love Oktoberfest beer. That's the one thing. When I see that on the shelf, I know,
Yeah.
the time has come. I love St. Patrick's Day, but I feel like I don't.
As a beer guy, I gotta ask you.
Yeah, no, we have a good time. We did a pub crawl last year through Long Beach. It was a lot of fun for St. Patty's Day.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nighttime or daytime? Got your foot.
Nighttime.
I gotcha.
I'll say nighttime still.
Nighttime.
Yeah.
Not a morning person.
Not
I'm not either. But
not
just,
usually. Back in like high school and college, I was absolutely not a morning person. I was sleeping till 11 or noon. Now I can be a morning person if I need to be, but I find myself being a night person. And I feel like that's always when you have a day job and you have such limited free time, like if it's nighttime, I'm just like not in a hurry to go to bed because I'm like, this is the time I have to sit on the couch and enjoy a beer and watch a horror movie with my lady. Like I want this to last a lot longer. And so my nights end up going later and later because I'm just not in a hurry to get back to what tomorrow's going to be.
For sure. And speaking of Glowsies, would you rather step in the Glowsies slime or Dodger Stadium nacho cheese?
Oh, I mean, I've stepped in Dodger Stadium nacho cheese a few times, so I think I could handle that again. I don't think it would have the same effect on me that the Glowsy slime has on.
It might be easier to clean off your
people.
shoes, especially since you're a sneakerhead. So
Exactly. Yeah,
that stuff does get very sticky though.
it does.
Drink a beer that's gone flat or a soda that's gone warm.
Oh man, I think I'd probably drink is the beer still cold?
I mean, I guess it could be.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because I've drank warm beer. You're supposed to drink beer warm.
That's how the
sometimes.
Germans did it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be at least like room temperature. I don't think I could do a warm soda though. That would be
It's rough.
yeah. That's weird. I would do the flat beer.
Yeah. I mean, not a hot soda, just a warm, just like room temperature soda. I don't know. It just sounds terrible.
Not boiled Dr. Pepper like in Blast from the Past.
I mean, it's like it's the Chucky. You had to go Chucky soda.
Oh
warm.
yeah, definitely couldn't do that one. No.
that one looked rough.
Yeah.
I could tell like you almost didn't post that one. It was close. Podcast or playlist?
I'll say playlists. I am starting to get more into podcasts. Having been a part of one now, I see the appeal, and there are a few that I've actually gotten wrapped up in. But I love music so much, and it's easier. Like I don't usually listen unless I'm driving or at the gym, and I think music just works for me better there. So
Yeah.
I have a lot of playlists, but podcasts are cool.
Ghost story or creature feature?
Creature feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Love a good creature feature. Especially
Favorite creature.
Oh
That's a tough
man.
question.
I mean, the creature from the Black Lagoon has got to be one of the best. But as far as like just any sort of like animal or creature feature movie, Alligator is one of my top movies. It's just a big practical effects gator just wrecking stuff. It's so good.
Love it. Beer with pizza or beer with wings?
Oh, I'll say beer with wings.
Same.
I could put down a lot of wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like with beer with pizza, you get so full too,
Mhm.
right? With wings, it's kind of filling in the cracks,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a solid wing, like a solid day at Buffalo Wild Wings, can't go wrong. Actually,
Agreed.
some friends of mine just did their fantasy football draft recently. I guess you can go to Buffalo Wild Wings and they provide you with the kit.
Oh wow.
Like you can draft in person. They give you everything to just
Okay.
do it all in person and put the stickers up and everything. because they know you're going to also order however much
A bunch of wings and beer. Yeah.
and stuff. So, yeah, next year, if you're looking to do your fantasy football draft, go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
I keep that in mind.
Checks in the mail, B-Dubs. Our newest sponsor, Buffalo Wild Wings. That'd be amazing. Just free wings and beer. Like, sure, just once a year, guys. That'd be great.
Yeah, just have me on every time that delivery comes through. We're good.
Love it. You can be part of my league. Movies ending with closure or open to interpretation.
I would say open to interpretation now.
Okay.
As when I was younger, I needed closure, and I would always think, because there are times where I'm like, that feels like a cop out, like you didn't know how to end it, so you just like, oh no, we left it ambiguous.
Oh, you can tell the ones that are like purposely written with interpretation and purpose, and then the unpurposefully ones, like the ones that are just like, oh, we ran out of time. Let's just piece it together and hope it sticks.
You're like, let's roll credits, and people will think it's deep, and I'm like, no, I think you just ran out of ideas. No, I still appreciate something open to interpretation, just because it opens up so many more fun conversations afterwards, and then I end up going home and reading like 16 different reviews to see what other people saw that I didn't, and then it makes me want to rewatch the movie.
Love it. And then you can just go on your TikTok and say, hey, what do you guys think this actually meant?
Exactly.
And get hopefully more than 4 comments.
Yeah.
John Carpenter or Alfred Hitchcock?
I'm going to say Carpenter. I do love Hitchcock. I got into his stuff late because I was a dumb teenager who didn't think old black and white horror movies were scary. So I was just arrogant about it. But I saw a lot of Carpenter stuff when I was young, and now I've seen almost all of Carpenter's catalog. I think I went through his IMDb recently, and I was like, which ones did I miss? And I knocked out like Prince of Darkness and Christine and stuff in the last few years, and it was
What would you say your favorite Carpenter, like most favorite Carpenter film that's lesser known, like lesser talked about, not lesser known, just lesser talked about?
A toss up probably between Vampires and Ghosts of Mars.
Okay.
I have there's a handful of movies that my mom and I went to see in theaters together that I just have that like connection to. Jason X is one of them, and Ghosts of Mars is another one that I was like, the trailer came up and I was like, this movie looks absurd, but I was like, when did Ghosts of Mars come out? Like 98, 99? Like I was like 12, 13 years old, and I was like, this looks amazing. And I thought for sure my mom would not care about this silly sci-fi zombie movie with Ice Cube in it, but it's John Carpenter's Ghosts of Mars. So my mom's like, oh, I will take you to go see a new John Carpenter movie. Absolutely. And so we saw it together in theaters, and I was like, that movie was 01. Okay. 01. So I was 14, 15.
You were spending most of your time at Hot Topic. So
exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I saw Ghosts of Mars in theaters, and I thought it was incredible. And then later on, I was like, wait, that movie was probably bad, right? It sounds bad. But everyone I've talked to is like, no, actually, it's just super underrated, weird. Like, people weren't ready for it.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes there's like, especially on just the horror talk community, there's some films that just don't get talked about enough.
Yeah.
Like, everyone talks about their favorites, and it's like, well, let's talk about some of the stuff that they did that's kind of maybe on the later spectrum of maybe stuff that's just not talked about.
I try to. It's a mixed bag, and it's always the algorithm that that bites you, because I'll be like, I'll want to talk about this lesser known movie, but if I start getting into the weeds about something and people don't recognize it, then you get a lot of drop off.
Yep.
And as soon as you're just all like, here's my Scream ranking, people are like, oh, I know the Scream movies, and they want to watch that video. And I'm like, I don't want to. So many other people have already done this better than I'm going to. I don't know why you need it, but every once in a while you got to post something to jolt the numbers. Yeah.
You should just be like, here's my Scream ranking, and start talking about like lesser known Carpenter films. And people are like,
I lied. We're watching vampires. Yeah.
What's the better franchise, Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th?
Oh man, I will say Nightmare on Elm Street, because it's tough, but
this is when they get harder. Ken's like, I want to talk. Give me a microphone.
Because it breaks some rules. Like the second Nightmare on Elm Street movie immediately breaks a lot of rules that were set in the first one, but it's still so good. And Dream Warriors is such a just incredible like comic book movie of a horror movie with just insane kills. Freddy is such an icon, and I just feel like there's something about like it's because you see his face that you could never cast anybody other than Robert Englund. Then you have to have the voice and the jokes and the unique weapon. Like just everything about it is so iconic. That first Nightmare on Elm Street movie is a perfect horror film and is still terrifying. Whereas the Friday the 13th franchise was good, and it was good, and then it was finally Jason like as we know him, and then it still doesn't really know what it's doing half the time. Like the canon changes so many different ways where they're like, oh, he actually didn't die until the fourth one, but then the guy who took over the reins in part 6 was like, oh no, he drowned and he's supernatural. And then the guy who took over in part 9 was like, oh yeah, no, he drowned and got super big, and it's because he's a Deadite.
Yeah.
And then somebody else so it's everyone has their own. And my friend Josh talks about how he looks at the Friday the 13th franchise as like just folklore at this point. And he's like, that's why Jason Goes to Hell works separately, is it's everyone has their own story of what happened to Jason Voorhees and what happened at Crystal Lake, and it's all just kind of like blurred together, and nobody knows the truth of this like legend. And I'm like, okay, that makes it a little easier to stomach the like so many inconsistencies in the franchise. But
Final answer.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street.
I feel
I'm
like
sorry.
that question could be its own podcast. I mean, there's just so much to unpack.
It absolutely could. And I love the Friday the 13th franchise.
Yeah.
I've watched it top to bottom. I was going to do like a whole series of character breakdowns, and the only one I've done so far is Jason, because I know his history like from day one. I was born Thursday, June 12th, 1986. If I had hung out for a few more hours, I would have been born on Friday, June 13th, which is his birthday. Jason's my boy, but
You guys
I
lived a
just
lifetime
rewatched
together.
both franchises, and I just think Nightmare is stronger top to bottom.
Love it. There's no wrong answer.
I know.
No.
I know.
I'm going to try to get this question all the way through without messing it up. Live in a world with no new horror movies ever again, or live in a world where classics are erased and all new horror from now on. So from today,
From today,
there's either no new horror and you have what you have, or from today, everything's erased from the past and there's a fresh, clean slate of what people can create moving forward.
Oh man, I feel like my gut is no new horror going forward, because we have such a wealth of good horror to choose from,
Yeah.
and I know I've still only seen like 1% of it. So I've got plenty to catch up. If anything, that would actually be a relief if someone was like, "Hey, good news! There are no new movies you have to worry about seeing for the rest of your life." I'd be like, "I can finally cross some stuff off my watch list now. Thank you." But like, if we were to wipe the history, would we still remember those movies, or they just wouldn't be available for us to watch?
I'd have to say we wouldn't, right? Because
Oh
they're
man,
erased from history.
yeah. If it was
So,
like a complete clean slate,
I mean,
then
moving forward, people could almost reimagine those characters too. So, I mean, it could be all redone with new technology, and I don't know. That's not really a good thing. So.
yeah. I don't know if we. Yeah,
But
this
then
wouldn't
there's
be the
no
same.
more new horror ideas. Like, just hey, you're stuck with everything that's already been made.
Yeah. The fact that this is not actually going to happen tomorrow based on my answer makes it a little bit
goodness.
easier. Yeah.
Thank goodness.
But I would initially say keep the classics. No new horror is the world I would have an easier time living in.
that's where I would go as well.
Yeah.
So, Ken, you were okay. Ken's with us.
Yeah.
Ken's shaking his head. We need to get Ken a mic. Craig a mic. Ken a mic. Get a Craig cam. We don't get a mic.
Right.
No mic. No mic. Awesome. Well, that was this or that. Was that fun?
Thank you.
Yeah. I have no more cards in my hand.
No, it was kind of fun.
I don't know what to do
It
with
was
my
kind of
hands now.
stressful. Yeah. Sorry. You got me on the Friday the 13th tangent.
Dude,
I ramble.
I love that. There's so much depth to that. Like, I think we could almost make a whole excerpt just from that alone. So, thank you.
Yeah.
And depending on whether you're going to go to the past or the future, and you need to go somewhere to travel, go to coastlinetravel.com to get you there.
That was good.
Wasn't it? Yes.
That was very
Oh,
smooth.
So smooth. It's even more smooth. Like, when you say it smooth too. It's great. With that, we'll be right back. Thanks for spending your time with us today on the More For Me and You podcast. If you've made it to the end, we appreciate you. Now, go do us a quick favor. Please like, comment, and share this episode. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode with the incredible guests we have coming up. You can also follow us at Momi2 Podcast on Instagram and on TikTok. Oh, and for your next movie night, check out the Momi2 app. It's free and packed with amazing movies and shows you've probably never seen. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you in the pod.